Movie night back with another classic. I'm your host Easy. Welcome to Calling, which I can't believe I almost forgot how to say that. Yeah, we bought something else. Now, before I start this video, I should have started it by saying this first. A cheap foreign purchase doesn't go unpunished. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest added to the fleet. Oops. Now, if you're wondering why this thing was wrapped up like a friggin' gordita, it's because it came with issues. Comment down below, let me know how much you think I spent for this toy. Now, if you've been watching me for a very long time, since the beginning, I've always glazed this car. I love this car. I've always wanted a CL, and I've always said, around this generation, the 2000s to the, what is it? I think this goes back to 99, all the way up to like 2006. I've always wanted one. Love the sleek look, and honestly, it's like a dream come true. If it didn't have issues, it'd be a fantastic dream. But like I said before, no one buys a foreign and it now comes with issues, especially with the ABS issues. So here we have a 2004 CL500. Has 90,000 miles. I thought it was just a suspension and the seat. The driver's seat controls are not functioning along with the windows. Other than that, everything is spick and span. I drove the car. I bought the car yesterday. I drove it back over here. But today when I pulled it out the garage to do a review on it, it was raining. So I had to put the tarp over. I pulled it out, out of that garage to do a review on it. And the shifter is locked in part. So that's a third issue we found. A bunch of issues. We'll go through them as I show y'all around. But I love the way the car looks. Love the way the car drives. Even with the ABC system down, it does drive smooth still until you hit a bump. It was real rocky on the way over here. I thought it'd be worse. The guy who sold it to me, he said, "You sure you want to drive it? Because you'll wind up, ripping one of the panels off." I haven't even checked the mud guards, but hopefully so they'll fine. I haven't checked like brakes and stuff like that. We're gonna address the immediate issues. I just noticed this right here. No, nothing wrong, just faded. But other than that, the car's in tip top. 2 owners. Again, 90,000 miles. As y'all can see, everything in here looks, fairly, like I would say 8 out of 10. With the exception of the front seat here. Look at that. Damn. I decided to make a video and stuff start happening. That's the only tear right there. Aside from that, the whole interior is in tip top. Not bad for $2,000. And I told myself I wasn't gonna buy another car, but this was just too good to be true. The car is definitely a spick and span, top shape. As far as what's not wrong with it, it's in good shape. Again, the seat doesn't retract forward. Wasn't uncomfortable, but yeah, I was all the way far back. I can't move the seat forward. That's an issue. The owner tells me that he said he think the issue is there, so it could be the wires, and I did a bunch of research on it. It's definitely the wires. That's what allegedly these cars suffer from that. So for anybody thinking about getting one of these cars, if you're handy, don't be scared. Go for it. You're gonna save yourself a lot of money and labor. They're not that hard to work on. If the engine is good, you'll be all right. So boom, got that. Y'all see the interior. Look at the carpet. Look at the liner. You know what I'm saying? Black on black. I love that. I love this spec. So I told y'all about the seat. I told y'all about the windows. That's not working. The wheels are ugly. They look like they're from an E-Class. These are 17s. So we're gonna hopefully address that soon. The lights are in good shape. They did a good job putting this AMG badge on there. Dual exhaust, of course. This is the bi-turbo. Car is sleek. She's just dirty, you know, because it's been raining. Thank God the sun came out. But as I go around, she's just dirty. You know what I mean? Little scratch here and there. But that's about it. The car is in good shape. As far as the body and the interior, I don't have to spend money on that. We just got to work on mechanics, you know, electrical, stuff like that. I don't want to say I'm good with those odds, but I'm better off, right? Because a chair, a panel, anything, $1,000. Each one of those things. Look at the headlights too. So whoever had it was definitely taking care of it. And the first owner had it from 0 to 64,000 miles, and the second one had it from 64,000 miles to 90,000 miles. That's what's on the odometer right now, 90,000. Little scuff here and there. That might have been me. I don't remember seeing that when I got the car. But like I said, this is definitely a dream car. The car came with 2 keys for, I was about to say the price. I'll say the price. I paid $2,000 for this. I paid $2,000 for this. Look at this. Look at the liner. Everything aside from what I mentioned. Oh yeah, the trunk. The trunk doesn't work either. You got to use the key to open it, but it closes properly. It just doesn't open by the button. Hopefully, when we open this door panel right here and address those cables that are hopefully not together, most of the stuff will get fixed. Like we're gonna see, because it just so happens everything to the right side. And yesterday I pushed the button to the rear shade and that doesn't want to come down now, so issue there. The radio doesn't work, so we're gonna spend some money, but I think it was a good purchase for $2,000. He didn't want to negotiate, and I was kind of cool with that. The engine looks good. I need 2 people to help me pop the engine, so I'll show y'all the engine in another video, but it's clean down there. Quick, this is the service sticker. Obviously he was getting a service. The car, like I said, has 90,000 miles, and it says the next service is 96. So clearly he did that for me real quick. As y'all can see, the buttons work, everything work. You know, like I said, that's one thing that made me feel better about purchasing this car, because you know, all these little things, you know, like the drawers and stuff like that, surprisingly, even, you know, we got to pull the cup holder out. Not that we're ever going to use that, but yeah, everything works for the most part, as far as these little, you know, gadgets. That's what I don't like when I would go see these cars for sale. A lot of these little compartments and stuff like that didn't work. Like they would just be like open, and it just made the car look worse, on top of like seat damages that it had. You know what I'm saying? This right here, just a quick wipe down. I can't wait till I put some shine onto this interior. But look at that. The interior definitely looks way better. You know, it looks really good for a car of this year. Look at that. Fresh. It's almost like, you know, they used it as a 2-seater. I wonder what that is. Let's not touch. But look at that. Even the carpet looks good. You know, everything's here. Everything that belongs to the car is here. The control switches back here work, aside from the windows. But to drop the headrest, those work. Check the pockets. Maybe they left me some money. Yeah, I'm looking forward to working on this. I got the piece to the shifter coming tomorrow, hopefully so. And just as a side note, I don't want to tell you to get this and then, you know, it'll be a hood ornament in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't trust me, because it's my first Mercedes. Congrats to me, my first Benz. And my dream Benz at that. I'm super hyped behind that. Looking forward to hooking this thing up. I was looking through Amazon. I was looking online, Rock Auto. They got a whole bunch of parts for this. I'm thinking about going with the struts, because we definitely want some bigger wheels, like some 20s. So what's the sense of getting struts if I put 20s? The car is still gonna ride rough. So I might as well just add the struts, you know what I'm saying, and deplete that headache long-term headache, that bill forever. And I'm looking forward to really driving this. The sunroof works real well. I like this, how you cover this and then you got the vents to let air go in. They thought this thing out. It's a lot of little, hidden Easter eggs everywhere. You got the fog, all the lights work, inside. That package that you see there, those are for the interior lights. We're gonna do the dome lights in blue. That came with the car. This seat works. Everything. The heated seats work surprisingly, even on my on my side. So that's a plus right there. The major plus was the heat and the AC work. I'm so relieved. I was like, yo, and I forgot to ask him when I drove away from the car. I was like, yo, that should have been the deal breaker. Like, if the AC or the heat doesn't work, I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? Because on top of the suspension and whatever else we find, and clearly we done found a couple things already wrong with the car. We're about to spend some money. You know what I'm saying? The radio thing really turned me off. But I don't want to make an exception or act like I'm justifying the fact that, yeah, this car does have issues, but I didn't want this anyway. I'm hoping I can find a screen. A lot of people keep telling me, do this, do that, do that. I'm kind of ignoring everybody because everybody is telling me to do the opposite of what I want to do. And I really want to change the radio. I need CarPlay because every car that I drive so far, including my Chevy Blazer, that has CarPlay. So we can't be in a luxury car and not have CarPlay. Let me know what y'all think. Am I in trouble? Was this a good buy? I think for $2,000, if we fix the suspension, we could probably, sell this for more. And I'm sure, hopefully, whatever is wrong with the car that I noticed that are common problems with this car, I could do myself. If that's the case, we have a winner. As long as we don't get engine problems, then I doubt it. Because I see these cars last long after 200,000, 200,000, 250. I be seeing numbers like that on the S-Class, and I'm going to assume this in the S-Class is the same thing. And that's one of the reasons why I got the CL500. I think I can handle that before I would a CL600. That V12 is insane. If you've been watching me, you know that during my purchase of my Camaro, I was going to get a Aston Martin, and I get the Aston Martin because of the fact that no warranty company dealt with that. They didn't want to touch that car because it was already like part of the lemon law. And I was looking through Advanced Auto Parts and all of those major stores. A lot of those just regular stores, you need something real quick, don't carry Aston Martin parts. And that was the same engine that the CL600 had, the V-Twizy. And I just said, you know what, I'm not going to slave myself to a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? If you guys liked it that much to where it was getting me viral all the time, then I would. But, that's a chance I'm not willing to take. Not just yet. Respectfully. So for now, we're just buying cars that I like and cars that I've dreamed of owning, and this has been one of them. I forgot the key in my pocket, but I wanted to crank it for y'all so y'all could hear how it sound. It's real quiet, real smooth. I'm just a tad bit discouraged because I can't put the car in drive. That's why I'm not even, I won't even edit the video to get the key to turn it on for y'all, but it sounds good, hopefully, so we won't have any issues. I did see some like a wet spot on the valve covers. That's light though, seals. Hopefully that's just it, but there's no check engine light. We're good there. Just the ABS light is on. And yeah, I look forward to going through this journey with y'all. I'm gonna record everything, and we got some Cadillac content coming on. I want to give y'all an update on how that's been going. That's another, another project, that not really a project, but just another headache as of recent. Just feeling like I've been doing long lasting work on it. But yeah, it just another side note from the videos that I've been watching on YouTube. I'll be sure to link the people that I get my knowledge from when I start doing the work. As you can see, these doors, the way they open, eventually they didn't make the cables long enough. So when you open the door, after a while, the cable stretch and they rip off. So hopefully that's the issue. But she's dirty, sorry. It rained, obviously the ground is wet. But I was hoping to give a better presentation. I was hoping I'd be able to drive it too. But yeah, that happened today. I promise y'all that happened today. I was, like I said, a bit discouraged. I was like, damn, I at least wanted to drive it. Drive it to put insurance on it. But it's super clean. It's super clean. Let me know. Was it bad for $2,000? Or was it a good purchase? And to anybody who owns one, let me know what's your experience like. And I'm sure you're going to say you love it, because you hardly starting to see them. You don't even see them like that. But it's a great looking car. I think it's a great looking car. And I'm glad I purchased it. I'm super happy. Looking forward to working with it. And looking forward to this adventure with y'all. I'm definitely going to learn a lot from the comments. On that note, stay tuned. More content coming soon. Just want to check real quick, make myself feel better. No leaks. Car language.